Joe Diomede here, TTRP TV. Didn't have a long episode before this. This is not a personal challenge. This is just a little interlude on TTRP TV. Been away in Spain, so I didn't do any interviews. Have any, I've met lots of interesting people, of course, but haven't had the time to get the camera out. But anyway, just is there a quick one? Is there life after Facebook? Well, if many of you watching this were friends of mine on Facebook, had followed the last week or so, I finally made the decision to get off of Facebook, get off of that platform. For many reasons. I've been thinking about it for a couple of years, and it's funny. I'm one of those. I started the Give It a Go project and talking about social media and being in, living in the real world, and it's quite interesting that when I made the decision to get off of Facebook, how it, it's a bigger thing than I thought it would be. I received all these kind of goodbye messages from friends who, we're going to miss you, and a lot of people almost like, we'll never see you again. And these are people I've kept in touch with over the years and years and years before there was Facebook, by letters, postcards, when I used to travel, telephone. Back in the time of the before the mobile phones and social media, before all of this age of communication burst into being, it was a lot easier. You met somebody, you enjoyed their company, and that might have been it. You never saw them again. Great. If you became friends or you're someone you wanted to keep in touch with, you were traveling, you gave them a phone number, gave them an address, that was it. And there was no confusion. There was no, are you on Instagram, are you on TikTok, are you on Facebook, are you on this, do you use Messenger, do you use WhatsApp, do you use Telegram? It was just, it was a lot easier. You knew how to get in contact. You get a letter from them. And there was people I traveled when I was on the road all those years. I kept in contact with friends I met in Germany. I kept in contact with the woman I met in a bar in Germany. And a year later, I was back in Germany. We met up and had another drink. And, it was just all possible by letters and phone. Maybe a little more expensive. That could be debatable as well. We had a phone that hung on the wall. Maybe the phone bills were a bit more expensive, but we never ever in our wildest dreams paid $600, $700, $800 for a phone, and have 6 people in the household, 5 people in the household, 3 people in the household with all different contracts. One phone bill. That was it. Done. A little bit more expensive, maybe on the monthly bills. It seemed to be, but it wasn't. But anyway, that gets me back to Facebook. So, leaving Facebook, it's a big move, and it is. I mean, quite honestly, because I do have a blog that I write. I do have my Facebook channel my YouTube channel where I put this out, and I put my interviews out, my Telephone program. So between these two platforms, it's going to be harder to get it out there. There's other social platforms I do use and will use. I recently got off of Twitter as well. I'm getting off of these platforms slowly but surely. Instagram, I have an account. I tried to sign out of it for a year. I lost my password, and for some reason, it's not letting me actually sign out. When it says forgot password, it just brings me back to a loop of the page I'm trying to get out of. But anyway, I haven't used it in well over a year, almost 2, I think, by now. Maybe. But anyway, things I thought I would miss, but I didn't. Didn't miss it at all. Instagram, I didn't miss seeing other people's pictures and seeing their lives, and I'm still in contact with most of the people I followed, whatever, on Instagram who were friends and whatever. And the ones I don't see anymore, I don't miss. They weren't really friends, and I didn't need to see pictures of everyone's RV trip across America who I've never met before, and whatever other silliness I would kind of follow and waste a few minutes of my day, or maybe even longer sometimes. And that's all gone. More time for the garden, more time for bike riding, more time for other stuff in my life. And I'm not saying, that I'm going to eschew all social media. Of course, I like doing my channel. I like getting stuff out there. And this is not a personal challenge for you to quit Facebook as well. But I must say, there was a lot of responses. Well done, you, for getting off of Facebook. I've been thinking about doing that for years. Or even some on Messenger, which is a Facebook product, but you could have without having a Facebook page, for those of you who don't know that. So they all said, oh yes, I got off the Facebook proper, a year ago or 2 years ago. I don't miss it. All the infighting, and for me, it was a matter of Zuckerberg. I don't align with his principles. I really don't want to support him. People might say the same about Bezos and Amazon. Well, I don't support him as well. I don't buy on Amazon. Yes, my book, my publisher put my Cycles of a Traveler book on Amazon, but I always, on my website, I push people to buy it through my publisher, Author House, rather than on the Amazon platform. I really haven't bought something on Amazon in quite a long time. For the same reasons. I don't want to support these people. I don't see eye to eye with these people. So it's just like a business. If I walked into a business and a businessman was nasty to me, or I didn't agree with him, or I heard he treated his employees really unwell. Back in the day when there was business on the street where I would buy stuff, and there still are, of course, but I wouldn't go into that business, or I'd let him know. I'd say, I've heard you don't treat your employees that well, you mistreat them. But with Amazon, they become invisible. Bezos, he fights, the unionization of his places, and he doesn't treat his employees well. These are all little blips we hear, but we still support him, and we can be empowered in these times to quit these platforms, not use them. There's other places we could use, support local businesses, etc. So anyway, is there life after Facebook? I'll let you know. I'll keep you in contact with my my ongoing journey without the Facebook platform, how my channel gets out there, and that's up to you people as well. If you like what I'm doing and you enjoy my little monologues and then my interviews or my sit down chats with other people, great, share it. Share it out there. Share it on Facebook. Ha ha ha. But I'm just saying, just share it. You could subscribe to my channel on YouTube. You hit my little button right there, down to the left, little square patch of a picture of me in India all those years ago. If you hit that, that's a subscribe button. And again, I'm not a guy who spends a lot of time on social media. I'm sure there's lots of different ways I could promote my channel and get more viewers. But again, every time I get on a YouTube creator page, my eyes go crossed, and I just go, yeah, I'm not going to spend 3 hours a day, or a week trying to promote it. Maybe that's the wrong thing, but I'm my 140, I think, subscribers, my beautiful, wonderful 140 subscribers. I appreciate you all, and it's great. It's great. For me, it's just like my book. Have I sold millions of copies? Is it a bestseller? No, but the few people, those reviews I get, and the lives I've changed. For those who read my book and really enjoyed it and took off on a bike trip because of it, or bought a bicycle because of it, or just looked at life differently and said, "Ooh, I could try that. I could do something different." I love it. I love it. That's, for me, it's the quality of the people I touch, not the quantity of the people I touch, through my writings, through my blogs, through my YouTube channel, through my interviews, and all of you people, all you subscribers on my channel, and everyone else that I'll be missing, all those groups I pulled out of on Facebook and everything else. Hopefully, we'll find each other some other way. Maybe just in person next time I make it to America, or if you make it out here for a bike ride. Who knows? The world, I have confidence in the World Wide Web. It's worked my whole life before the internet, and I have faith that it'll work without Mr. Zuckerberg's Facebook, his metaverse, or whatever else he's pushing. It's fine. And those of you who want to join me, great, come on. But if not, fine. Do whatever you feel feels right for you. I'm just letting you know that's was my big thing this week. Hitting the button and getting off of Facebook last night, whatever it was, after a week of collecting some emails for my list. So if you want me to put you on the list, send me an email, personal email. I still am on Facebook Messenger. My email is thebikeguy, numeric 61 @gmail.com. So you can send me a message there, and I'll put you on my email list. Okay. Thanks for listening. Hope you're well. We've had a beautiful sunny day here in Montbrun. The sun just nipped behind a cloud, as you can see, probably for the change in the color of the background in my face. But it's been a beautiful day, wonderful week, and I hope to see you in real life soon, some of you, and connect somewhere else and see some more emails in my inbox, and I'll put you on the list. Okay, take care, be well, stay informed. Peace. TTRP TV, Joe Diomede saying ciao for now.